Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday, September 30th, 2021 at 12:34 p.m. So, I used the money that I work for um, to get a hotel room last night. and because I thought it was going to rain this morning or today. And yeah, the day before, they said it was going to rain and it rained. So last night I got a doggone hotel room and it supposedly didn't rain, but um my sleep was spotty last night and I forgot what time I actually woke up for good. It was before 9 o'clock, definitely, but I don't remember. but so I got my last stamp, so tonight is a free night. Um, well, not totally free because the difference paid was $12.05. So I took a shower last night and just now I got out of the shower. And so but then what good does it do? You got to put back on the same clothes. So I didn't eat breakfast or drink anything yet, but I'm on my way I'm about to get ready to go to work now. And so I paid for that last night, and then tonight is the almost free night. So um I know I gotta look for something permanent. Something permanent. And I'm homeless, trying to struggle. No, I'm sorry. What am I saying? I'm homeless, struggling, trying to get back on my feet. Nobody tries to struggle. I'm sorry I said it that way. My sleep deprivation. So I'm struggling to try to get out of the hole that I'm in, and I got a little help, but I mean, as I said, I get treated differently in the so-called TI community. And when another target gets mad at you, they act like a perp and do perp things to you when they get mad at you, and then turn around and say you're a perp. And then block you on all forms of social media or whatever, you know. But I've had it happen to me so many times, and then I'm mind boggled and confused. And then they're cool, everything is all cool, but then when they get mad at me, then they want to go along with the smear campaign and believe that, oh yeah, Candy is a fraud and a scammer and a fake TI and stuff. After all the evidence, like the day before, they can be telling me, oh, I know you're targeted for sure. I know you're heavily targeted, and it's just wrong how these perps do to you. And then they turn around and flip and start perping me, but then they're still targeted, and I'm like, just why? And it also adds to more shock and trauma, because if we're all supposed to be outcasts, but then a whole group of other outcasts click together, and then some are more popular than others, and then they get big-headed and arrogant, and then they get a large following, almost like a cult following, and they're reach a certain status that they're untouchable in society. You hear that noise harassment? They want to be obvious. It was quiet. See, they want to try to distract me from what I'm talking about. So, they are stupid as hell. It was really quiet, but they wait till now to do their noise harassment. And see, me being distracted like this, me being distracted like this, is why I find myself forgetting what I said and then end up going off topic and then going around in circles. So, I tell y'all, before this video it was so quiet. But y'all hear it for yourselves. This is the kind of harassment people get, like in apartments and places like that, you know. But where I'm at is considered a motel, and it's the most beautiful quote unquote motel that I've seen. And it was, you know, I'm like, wow. Last night was my first time in here. I tried to get a job to work here, but they didn't hire me. This was, I don't remember how long ago I tried to apply to work. I did fill out the application. They said that they needed people really bad to work here, and you know, I never got a call back. But they said you can't stay here and be a resident here at the. I mean, you can't be a resident here and work here at the same time. You know, so but this is good because it's 2 blocks away from the school, from my job where I'm working at, you know. So I'm gonna stay the daily paid temp for as long as I could. And one thing I noticed that almost every other employee except me, they have a car and they work 2 jobs and they have a place to live. You know, but it's like, how can, oh man, yesterday I was severely sleep deprived and almost didn't make it, but I pushed myself to continue to work so I won't have to panhandle on the streets and beg, you know. And so I know a lot of people, when they offer me, you know, they want to give me clothes and suitcases and stuff like that. I just need a permanent roof over my head. You know, I feel like I don't need clothes or shoes right now, you know. I'm good with clothes and shoes, and you know, so I have at least 2 or 3 suitcases on my own, you know, so I really don't need suitcases. And if I carry them around, I get treated with a certain kind of discrimination because of being, you know, obvious homeless. Or people ask, oh, are you traveling? You know, they ask me if I'm traveling. I try to be quiet because I want to show y'all that noise. But then when I be quiet, the noise stops. But then when I'm talking, that's when they make distracting. That's weird with this doggone video, but let me say something. Around this area, I don't want to say what city I'm in, but the in-person perps, they know where I'm at. So if I'm being targeted and tracked and stalked, followed, harassed, whatever, drones following me and stuff like that, fake moons, fake stars, whatever, drones following me. I mean, then people talk about, oh, don't tell all your business. Well, the perps already know my doggone business, whether I speak it or not. I'm just exposing their asses to the to other targets, to, you know, see if they'll believe me, and also, you know, to the people who are new or people who don't know, you know, who don't know about this targeting. So I'm sitting here feeling like, wow, with these pants I'm wearing, I mean, this morning I strangely feel a little bit skinnier. Like these pants feel a little bit looser on me. I probably did lose a tiny bit of weight, but I still got turkey legs. You know. So anyway, I kind of was rambling on about, you know, the so-called targeted people who turn around and act like a perp and stuff like that. And it's like I said, you know, it seems like as if the regular perps and the fake TI perps, they're mad at me because they feel like I'm not struggling hard enough. Or I'm not suffering hard enough. You know, I'm not suffering or struggling hard enough, you know, for them. You know, but I thought it was going to rain again because I got caught in the rain on, you know, yesterday morning. and was forced to forfeit my extra possible sleep in order to get up and go. In order to get up and go. But the city that I'm in, the police are already gang stalking me super heavy. The police, and like last night, um, they had a perp waiting upstairs. Um, sitting out on a balcony, and then after I got my keys and everything, I walked towards my room, and then he hurried up. And he had on a red shirt and I think blue jeans, and he hurried up and ran downstairs and ran into his room and entered at the exact same time that I did. And of course, my hands were full, so I couldn't get it on camera. So, but I was trying to say that this place that I'm at, I mean, if I was telling all my business, I would say what city I'm in. I would say the name of the hotel that I'm at. I would say what room number I'm in. I mean, this place it's a motel, but it does not look. It looks kind of like a resort. Like it reminds me of when I was at Arenal, like Arenal, the Arenal, and I'm trying to pronounce this the Spanish way, the Arenal resort in Costa Rica, the Arenal resort, and they have the volcano that the lava would erupt every night, and we would go out and see it. So they had Arenal, and they had um Poas volcano, and I think there's another one. I think it was pronounced Irisu. And one of those three volcanoes throughout our Costa Rica trip in 2005, we looked down. We looked from above and looked down, and they had a whole bunch of Argentinian people, soccer players from. They were like professional, celebrity kind of soccer players from Argentina, and they were in Costa Rica with us. So this is a so-called motel that looks like a resort. I didn't know until I got here, because I'm sitting here thinking, well, if they got like half the reviews and like about 3 point something in the reviews, and I'm scared and like didn't know what to expect, and then I come here and it's like, damn, this place looks brand new, and the place looks brand new, and well, not totally brand new, but it looks pretty new. And it doesn't look like a natural kind of usual hotel. It's considered a motel, but it looks like a doggone resort. It's really nice. It's really nice, but um, you know how they have the white pillows and then a smaller colored decorated pillow? With a smaller colored decorated pillow, I don't know if somebody vomited or threw up on it, but it had something dirty on it, and so I couldn't sleep with that. I don't like to sleep with a whole lot of pillows anyway. And when I'm, of course, outside at my homeless sleep spot, just my sleeping bag, no pillow anyway. I don't even use my backpack as a pillow, my book bag as a pillow. You know, and it was 2016 and 17 when I was living in Greenville, South Carolina. And for some reason, had a hard time being sleep deprived. I had a hard time if I would sleep with pillows or sleep on top of even one pillow, I would get no sleep. But then I found myself getting better sleep with no pillows. But I don't know why that was, you know. And they were hitting me with directed energy weapons so bad, and certain nights it sounded like I could have sworn that people were shooting at my apartment, and then I would go look outside, no bullets or nothing, but I would have had to duck several times, thinking that people were shooting at me, you know, and I don't know what kind of noise harassment that was. That was very scary. It sounded like gunshots really close by me, and I caught myself trying to duck and hide under. And like, what did I do? I just got here. I don't have no enemies. I didn't realize it was part of the gang stalking. I would see no bullets around, and even from a distance, I would hear a lot of shooting in Greenville, South Carolina. you know, a lot of shooting and drugs, and homeless people there, they acted like they were super curious about me, you know, and a lot of them were mean for no reason and thought they were better than me. I got my housing at one point, and it's like, well, if you on the streets, I got my housing. Why you acting like you think you're better than me? But I didn't know at the time that they were perping me. And they got some of these nosy narcs. They act like they think they got a license to mind other people's business, but then they quick to tell you don't tell all your business or stop putting your business out there. But they act like you owe all your personal life to them. And then when you gotta tell them to butt out and mind their business, and they won't respect your boundaries, and you gotta cuss them out. And then, they think they got the authority to try to punish you with the silent treatment. You know. See, I told you this was just freaking noise harassment, what they were doing. Now they all quiet. Because if you were really working on doing some kind of maintenance work or construction or something, you would actually, still be working and stuff. And so one thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, so they got how is it that somebody's perping you if they get gift cards, or if they get more money, or if they get free housing, free cars, and they driving around a raggedy car with one headlight, and you're perping me? How is it that you make like you're financially struggling the same way I'm doing, the same way I am? I thought that you being a perp, I thought you had it made. Or if you're a perp and you work the same job that I do, how can you say, oh, this $12 an hour, oh, it ain't enough, and we work too hard, we do too much and work too hard for this $12 an hour, but motherfucker, you perping me at the same time. How is that? So yeah, that distraction with the noise had. Now I'm freaking all over the place now. But one thing about this place, despite looking so nice, um, they have the bathroom light. It's like an automatic sensor that the moment you walk in there, and the light comes on, and then you be caught in the dark, taking a bath in the dark. Because after 5 minutes, the light shuts off, and then you gotta manually activate it. Like, you don't even have. And I didn't know that the light was hiding behind the door, and the door is like a sliding door and stuff like that. I wish I could give y'all a little tour and show y'all this room, but the perps, I mean, this is so beautiful, and well, I'm gonna be open. I'm gonna say that on the app, this room was $99 plus tax, and so then I spent that, and now I got the free night coming tonight. You know, and dog, I wish I could take an off day. I mean, I could if I want to because I'm the temp. I'm not. I'm not a main. See, that's no more noise harassment. I'm not a I'm not a permanent employee. So I guess if you're a temp, I guess you won't be penalized if you take whatever off days you want. But I figure that they always need work and they always need people. So, and plus it would keep me off, keep me away from downtown, and you know, keep me away from downtown, and give me something productive to do, and me making my own little money, but still barely enough to get me my own place, my own permanent place. I need something by myself because I can barely work around other people. I mean, it would be another video for me to talk about the challenges that I guess today makes a week, and the challenges at work, you know just dealing with other people, and people and their habits are just freaking obnoxious, you know and Now they got that other noise harassment. It seems like they got the weed eater, or not leaf blower, but I think the weed eater. But they do all kinds of harassment when you're in a hotel or a motel. I don't know if this place is. I don't think this place is brand new, but it might. I don't know if it's brand new or if it looks like it's new. It doesn't look like as if it's remodeled or anything. It looks new. You know, and then the people at the front seemed like they were very nice, and the pool was nice. But I don't have the opportunity. I don't have a swimsuit with me, and I mean, I don't have to go to work today, but I mean, they're not gonna penalize me or fire me if I don't go. But I go because I want to go to work. You know, and trying to make my own money. Um, and I like to be independent. But the perps, they want to try to force me to depend on them. The narcissistic perps, they try to force me to be dependent on them and won't allow me any independence because they think I'm a retarded little child, or they think I act like one. And so they just want control, control, control. They won't allow me freedom or independence. And then when I point that out, they tell me, "Oh, grow up." Like they had a perp, last night come on my channel, say, "Oh, grow up," and harassing me and stuff. I screenshot and then block him. So then Alex come on all three of my channels to harass me, and so Alex tried to talk about glorifying Lord Satan and stuff like that, and then talk about I don't remember exactly what goofy, immature stuff he said, but you an elderly man acting like this. You're elderly, and you acting like you. I mean, he's well over 70 years old. I mean, I know he's over 70 years old. And people say that he looks like nothing. He looks soulless and look like nothing but death. So Alex came on my one of my other YouTube channel. I should have left the comments up, but I should have left the comments up, but they Alex tried to threaten my life last night. He actually tried to threaten my life last night and bragged about hitting me with Gamma Zap and Zapdo and this. He trying to brag about hitting me with directed energy weapons and threatening, saying that, "Oh, we didn't get rid of you yet. We didn't destroy you. We have not been able to destroy you yet." And then he bragged about getting me bragged about getting me banned from every establishment and hotel, restaurant, whatever, getting me banned from everywhere, and then bragging and laughing about it and saying we haven't gotten you destroyed yet. And so, I don't perp anybody, and I mind my business. I say to myself, I don't be thinking about you bastards, and I'm just trying to get a roof over my head, trying to survive, and as I said, I mean, of course I don't need help with food right now. I'm good with that. And I don't need clothes. I mean, it's just hard, with the transportation and for me to get to my storage unit and stuff like that. For me to try to get to my storage unit, it's far. And I guess from here it'll probably take I guess it would take less than an hour, but it would take a while to get over there, to my storage unit. And I got laundry to do anyway. I got some stashed up dirty clothes. And so I'm just trying to figure out what permanent thing I can do, and so I mean, it doesn't hurt to have, I know just, a little help, you know, and as I said, other people, they work in two jobs, and I mean, I know, I said I wanted to, work every day and stuff, and my immediate supervisor, she, said, try to ease back into it, and go ahead, take your little breaks or whatever, or taking little days off, because and then that, I mean, I guess me trying to work, that sleep depriving me even harder, and think that's funny. The perps are sleep depriving me even harder. So I have at least two perps, in our, at least two perps that I've identified in our, no, actually three perps that I've identified in our little work circle, since working. So it's now 12:59. I'm gonna finally get the chance to brush my teeth, and then I'm gonna go. I gotta go to work. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.